Yeah, I got a phone call this morning. Oh man, what did this gentleman do? And this is kind of for one of these renovation projects that I have going on. He called me up, and right from the start, he's talking about buyer seller concessions, right? And he's talking about seller credit, seller financing. So seller credits, he wants to put in a low offer. He wants to get some seller financing. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. I asked him, "Do you have another agent?" No. I asked him, "Would you like to talk about me being your agent?" Well, maybe, I don't want to waste your time. I just want to kind of make an offer, see what we can do. And I said, "Listen, bud, hold up. Stop the presses. Okay. I am not that agent that you think you're going to call me and give me some crazy offer, right? Where then I'm going to, I'm not your agent. I'm going to start talking with the buyer. We're going to start going back and forth, and then you're going to keep changing your mind because and you haven't even seen the property yet. I had a buyer like that about 3 months ago. Every now and then someone has to put Rob Rose in his place to remind him, "Hey, Rob, remember this is how you do it the absolute best way." This buyer, every time my seller would agree to something, because they would do it verbally, my seller would agree, and then the buyer would change their mind. They'd write something else down differently. And I said, "You know what? We're not going to go down this road. We're going to make sure that we handle concessions and requests the right way. We're going to draw it up on the purchase and sale agreements, make sure we know all the essential and finer points to the transaction, and we're going to get it in writing and get both parties' agreement." Okay, so that's very, very important, making sure that we're negotiating the right way. And then number 5 is representing you, where we're going to be able to help you look out for property inspections, property appraisal, transfer of title, making sure that you are all set where you're going to move to, if that's what it means.